Making art is important. Valuing art is important. And as I grow older, I've come to appreciate art more and more, especially in a time where I feel we need to spread the word as to why we need it in our lives and why it matters. When you think of art, what comes to your mind? Drawing, painting, sculpting? Or how about writing, photography, acting, voice acting, singing, dancing, music? Whatever pops in your mind, just remember they're all important. They're all forms of creativity, and they matter a lot to us. I believe it should matter to everyone. You don't have to be good at any of these forms of art, but acknowledging that we need it is important. When we appreciate art, we don't just appreciate the final end product, but the process of how it came to be. For example, a beautiful painting isn't loved just because the image is nice, but because of how that person made it, the thought process and the steps taken to get the result they wanted everyone to see. Making art sparks creativity and makes the mind work in ways we never thought were possible. Thinking of something in our head and using our own two hands to make what we want. We love art when we see the processes and using our own abilities that we hold to make magic a reality. When I appreciate art, I'm not just appreciating the final result, but why that person made it in a certain way that differs from everyone else. The style, the direction, the thought process are all factors that put value in art. If there's a song I like, I want to listen and buy it because the artist made it in a way that appeals to me and because the action taken for it to be created. If there's a cool painting someone made, I want to buy that painting because the effort and labor that went into making it. The value of art comes from the process, the time, the labor, and the effort that makes it special. It's how many people became famous due to what they did and made it in a way that is unique to them. When the process is rushed or made just for the end result alone, there isn't any value to it. Why would I appreciate art if that quote-unquote artist only cared about the final product but not taking into account where the majority of the value of it comes from? Have you ever been to a restaurant where you can see the chefs make your food right in front of you? We put more value in those dishes when we can see and understand the process into making your food. We can come to the conclusion that the food is going to be good because we witness how it's made by the skills of the chef. It's the human element that matters in art, pouring one's heart and soul into creating a new and original piece that no one has ever done before. If you've been keeping up with the world in regard to technology, you can probably put the pieces as to why I made this video in the first place. Therefore, I don't need to say what the issue is, because you already know. And I felt that I needed to share this with everyone to remind them that there will always be people who appreciate all forms of art and will find new ways to cheer up the world, and that creativity hasn't vanished. So long as we keep inspiring and teaching everyone how art truly benefits us for the better and not something we should take for granted. Don't let your brains rot. Let it thrive and make art. I don't care if you're not the best at what you do. I don't care if you think someone can do something better than you. What matters is that you try. If you think you're failing, get up and keep learning and tell yourself, I'm going to make what I envision. So learn that musical instrument, paint your landscapes, write that book, sing that song, film that movie. Be incredible and make the dream happen, and to not let art disappear from our world. And let's keep supporting all those artists that do what they do for a living, because we need more creativity now more than ever. Thanks to art, we become creative and therefore spark innovation and originality, as well as progress. Art is what keeps the world spinning, and a reason to keep living. So, I hope this video resonates with you and maybe even inspire you. As for me, I'll keep creating the things I want and share it with others, because art is what makes life interesting.